In the studio, special treat. We got N.O.B.S, and here we have it's Dr. Xavier Jinks.
It's Dr. Xavier Jinks, PhD.
PhD.
And I'm Dr. Gabriel Cunningham, PhD.
Nice. And when you guys called me and told me there had been a string of Bigfoot sightings in City Park, I was kind of blown away because I would have never expected that. But you guys say there's a lot of evidence popping up, and it's all happening like lately, and y'all are trying to figure out what's going on.
It's quite remarkable. There's been a rash of recent Bigfoot sightings in not only City Park, but in New Orleans East at the abandoned Six Flags, and also in the Riverbend area.
The Riverbend.
So, quite incredible.
What's your what's your guys' background?
I Dr. Jinks, I have a degree in biology and a degree in cryptozoology.
And Dr. Cunningham here, and I have degrees in both biology and cryptozoology.
Nice. And you guys started N.O.B.S.
We did. We founded N.O.B.S in 2001. I personally had a Bigfoot experience as a young boy hiking in the woods near what is now Fontainebleau State Park with my younger brother. We were hiking through the woods on a beautiful day. Our family was picnicking along the beach, and we went for a walk. And sometime later, we saw what appeared to be, at first glance, I thought it was a bear standing up and looking at us through the trees. And as we stared at it for a moment, it began to stroll towards us in a very hominid sort of way. It walked upright like a man, and my initial thought was, good Lord, it's Chewbacca. I had just seen Star Wars. I was a young boy, and I thought, good God, it's Chewbacca. Star Wars is real. And as it got closer, I could see that it was quite ugly, and it smelled foul. And I grabbed my younger brother, and I don't know where the strength came from, but I picked him up and threw him over my shoulder. I was 9, and he was maybe 7, and we ran very fast through the woods. We ran as fast as we could, and I kept looking back and seeing the creature running behind us, running like a man. Up front, yes, frontal running. Right. And I kept looking back towards the creature, and at some point I looked back and the creature wasn't there, and then I looked and the creature was running besides us.
If you're calling in right now, you have to wait till the interview's over. Call in when there's music playing. Our phone lines do not support using the microphone and the phone at the same time.
Let's keep going.
But we'll keep going.
Okay. So to finish my story, the creature ran beside us. It was much faster than me, and I stopped. I still had my little brother on my shoulder. He was quite a heavy child too, so it was remarkable. The adrenaline was pumping, and the creature walked towards us and stood in front of me, and made some very strange noises, and then strolled off into the woods, gentle as can be.
That's pretty wild. That's kind of mind blowing.
It was, and I've had a lifelong interest in Sasquatch, Yeti, Yeren, Yowie, skunk apes, Yeti, whatever you wish to call them. I've had a lifelong interest in these remarkable and undiscovered creatures ever since.
So what do you guys do? What is N.O.B.S function?
N.O.B.S' primary function is in a evidence and scientific evaluation center. What we primarily do is we investigate sightings of giant arthropods or other ape-like creatures, and we typically funnel those sightings to our investigative team. We gather evidence. We also submit that evidence for laboratorial analysis.
That's pretty wild.
It is. Many people are reluctant to discuss their encounters through fear of ridicule and public embarrassment. But remember, your eyewitness report could be the one that finally solves the Sasquatch riddle.
And it's interesting because, the state of Louisiana has more Bigfoot sightings than anywhere else in the world outside of the Pacific Northwest of the United States. So Louisiana and the New Orleans area is a hotbed of Bigfoot sightings.
Whoa. That's my response to that. Whoa. I would have never thought that something so crazy was so close to home. Especially, you say you've been encountering sightings in City Park? People have been reporting?
There have been several over the last year of encounters in City Park. Sort of the back end over by the 610 with those picnic
So on the
tables.
other side of the highway?
Yes, on
where
the
no
other
one
side
goes.
of the highway where no one goes. There have been several sightings back there, back by the golf course of strange ape-like creatures. There have been people who've thought they were bears on initial sight, and then the creatures continue to walk upright. They move strangely through the woods. There have been 3 that we've collected and verified so far, and we're looking for more. We're looking for physical evidence, and we're asking the public, if you see something strange, please contact Sightings at NOLABigfoot.com immediately, and we'll send out an investigative team, and we will verify your encounter.
You guys heard that one more time? What was the address for that? It was sightings at NOLABigfoot.com?
Yes, that's the email. The website is NOLABigfoot.com. You can find out more about the rash of sightings that have happened in the New Orleans area recently and more about the Sasquatch phenomena in general.
So how are you guys funded?
We're mostly funded through private endowments, people who are interested in the study of cryptozoology, especially in the New Orleans area. And we're actually very well funded. We have several laboratories at our disposal and a team of investigators that are ready to pursue these sightings.
Very, very well.
I like to say when you're looking for big feet, it takes a large private endowment.
I agree.
I agree 100%.
So, what evidence have you guys collected so far? What's the most groundbreaking thing you've come across in your quest, your search?
We have several photographs that have been taken. We have 2 in particular that are quite interesting and that show something unexplainable. We've also tracked down some hair samples that we're going to send in and have analyzed at a lab, and that's in process. It could be conclusive.
Could be.
Perhaps.
So NOLABigfoot.com is your site.
Yes, that's our website.
You heard it here, folks. Do you guys have anything else to add to this amazing, mind-blowing story that we've uncovered?
Just that people shouldn't be ashamed of odd things that they see, and they should have the courage to contact us because we're here to believe you.